Women at Work, and we have our celebrity guest, Miss Vanessa Simmons, here with us, and we're so thankful for you being here, and the ladies are so excited that you're here to share a word. And so one of the things that I wanted to do is I just wanted to chat with you just more intimately, away from all of the noise, just to really kind of have a heart-to-heart conversation with you as a woman and a mother and a sister and a daughter. I have two children, and I'm somebody's daughter, and so I understand all of those things. And so what I wanted to just kind of chat with you about is to share with you a little bit about Women at Work. It's a networking, marketing, empowerment lifestyle brand for women. And so I started about 2 years ago, and so I work in mental health by trade, and so I have a private practice here in the city. And so a lot of the experiences that I was having with clients as well as with women was just the difficulty in connecting. And I know we all know how it can be sometimes with women. We kind of size one another up in the beginning, and so it can be really difficult to connect. And so I wanted to just ask you, how do you get through connecting with other women? What is your process? Do you feel like you're a more open person? Do you feel like it's more challenging to connect with women? What has your experience been?
Sometimes it can be a little challenging to connect with women. I think it's all about getting over that initial hump of thinking that people are judging you, and try not to judge other people at all. Like, I'm a very open person, and I don't judge anybody at all. And I feel like once you get over the fact of someone's judging you, then you can connect more freely and find the things that you guys have in common and connect on those levels. And I think that it's so important for women, for us to connect, because we can help each other. We're more alike than we are different, is what we don't realize. Yes, we're all different, we're raised different, we come from different homes and backgrounds, but at the end of the day, as women, we're more alike than we realize, and we can help each other with our stories more than we realize. Each of our stories are like different testimonies that you can take and pick and choose from different women's stories to help inspire yourself. And I always like to say that, I feel like as women we can help each other. I always say, when you need to be inspired, you have to be around positive energy at all times. And I feel like us women, like, we can inspire each other if we allow it to happen. And when you're down and you're low, you need to have positive people around you that can uplift you, people you can run your ideas by, people that you can just go and spill, today wasn't a great day, like people that you trust. And I feel like that is uplifting, to be able to go to your fellow sister and just share openly, freely with them. That's uplifting. And then for you to be able to do that for another woman, it's like a beautiful cycle that just goes around and around, of women just uplifting each other and being there for each other. And then we become stronger as a community. Because that's really what it's all about. We're not here to compete with each other. We're here to compete with ourselves. To be better than we were the day before. And that's really what it's all about. We're not here to compete with each other. We're here to uplift each other.
That it's more difficult for you as a celebrity?
It can be, but I think it's all about just being your genuine self and going out and not worrying about what other people are thinking about you, and then just be yourself, but it can be, because I feel like a lot of women do feel like it's some sort of competition, but the sooner you realize that you're more in competition with yourself than other people, the better off you are, and the more you can help other people.
And so today was a lot about confidence building. Exactly what you're speaking to is just kind of really getting out of that internal messaging of I can't do it, or she's too petty, or she's not friendly, or she's not friendly enough. And so that is exactly what we're working on today. It's just really trying to excite the ladies' confidence to pursue their ambitions, to be more kind to each other.
Be more kind to each other, to yourself.
Oh my goodness.
To love on yourself.
We're so unkind to ourselves.
It's important, the whole movement of self-care is moving, and that's why I even started my own line. And self-care is about more than masking and getting your pedicures and your manicures. While that's very important and one of my favorite things to do, it's more important to care for yourself from the inside out, to tell yourself nice things. I talk a lot about affirmations and how important they are. People don't realize you gotta trick your brain sometimes. Because things are not always gonna be going the way that you imagine it to go. Challenges are gonna come, but you gotta trick your brain, and that's kind of what affirmations do. They do more than trick your brain. They actually send a signal to your brain that can change your attitude within seconds. And I wholeheartedly believe in that being a factor in being able to lift our confidence. Because it's not always going to be like outside sources that can do that for us. It's going to have to start from the inside and believing in yourself. And affirmations are really key for that.
Yes. Now, would you say for you, is there anything, and this, if it's too personal, please let me know. Is there anything that you've ever experienced as far as your own discomfort, any insecurities that have been more public than you preferred?
Oh, absolutely. Me and my family got involved in reality TV straight out of college for me. So I was 21. So it was straight out of college, straight to Run's house, and then everything was there for the public to see. And it could be kind of scary. And there were times when I had to step back from the industry because to me it was like a lot of pressure. And I was like, oh, I don't know if I want this. I don't know if I, really want this. But I felt like it was my way. That was God giving me my ministry to the world. It may not be on a stage being a pastor, but I'm able to have a platform where I can empower and inspire women. So I had to get over that hump and really realize it's bigger than me.
Yeah, and
it's
you have
about
a little girl too, so you have someone to inspire as well. Now, how do you juggle all of this being an amazing mom?
It is really hard, and for me it's all about the balance and taking it day by day.
Yeah.
I'll say that a lot when I speak to everyone. It's about day by day, concise goals, and just taking it easy on yourself. Don't overwhelm yourself. Give yourself tangible goals every day. Now, I'm not saying don't go dream big. Dream huge.
Yes.
Make your ultimate end goal the biggest thing you can imagine, where people will say you are absolutely crazy. That's fine.
Yeah.
But just give yourself tangible goals every single day that will eventually get you to your bigger goal. Because that's all it's about. Checking off those little goals every single day. We are only what we practice every single day, and that is just honestly the truth. And it can be the littlest, tiniest thing. It's okay to take baby steps.
Yes, and it's about building that sense of accomplishment. I mean, that's something that I definitely share with a lot of my friends, like even clients, just really small, practical things that you can do, because sometimes we become overwhelmed by the list.
Yes.
And we have all of these things that we need to do, and then we become overwhelmed, and then we become burned out, and then it just becomes a vicious cycle of lacks of productivity, and so I'm just so glad that you've been able to balance that, and I'm glad that you've been able to share that with others, because sometimes we don't know, and sometimes the things that we do know, we just don't feel like they're enough.
Yeah, and sometimes it's okay to step back, recharge, and reevaluate exactly what you're doing so that you can come back stronger.
Yeah, now how do you recharge?
Spas.
Other than the manicures, pedicures.
Spas and being kind to myself. And sometimes it takes for me to say, you know what, I can't do this. I have to take off a week, and I really have to reevaluate what I'm doing and make sure that it's in my purpose and that I'm not doing too much. Because the desires that we have in our heart, those are our God-given purposes here on earth. And it's not saying that challenges are not going to come up, because sometimes you think, oh, God said I'm supposed to do this, that it's just going to be easy peasy. No, it's going to be. God wants to see that you really want it.
Yes.
And these are all God-given purposes that we're sharing with everybody, and it's for a reason. And so it's important to just always try to stay positive and keep going after it, and understand that challenges are going to come up. It's just how you deal with the challenges is what makes the difference.
Now, if you could tell yourself, your old self, your 10-year-old self, something that you've learned now, what would you say?
Don't worry. We worry a lot. It sounds simple, but don't worry. Sometimes we spend so much time worrying, and that's really honestly a waste of energy.
Yeah.
We can just be trying to figure out how to work the situation out for ourselves rather than worrying, because it's all a part of the journey. And that's what we have to understand, especially entrepreneurship.
Yes.
Entrepreneurship can be the best thing ever, and you'll be on cloud 9 one second, and then the next minute you're like, wait, what is going on? But it is also the most rewarding experience if you actually stick through with it and flow through everything. Just let things flow. Problems come up, you're like, okay, what's the lesson here? What do I have to do? How can I fix this? And
go after it with a
clear mind. Really? Thank you. Just go after it with a clear mind. And sometimes, like I said, it takes that time to sit back and refresh. And for me, it is a spa. I'm telling you, but I love the spa so much. That's why I created Sugar Me.
Yeah, but it's amazing. So I did a little preview, I did a little digging to get a little information, and I love it. So one of the things that I love about yourself and your family is that you guys go get it, and that you're so willing to just continue to try entrepreneurial efforts. And so even with brands like Women at Work, it was something that it was just an idea. And I remember talking to someone, and they were just like, well, why don't you just do it? And not complaining about what's not available in Jacksonville and having to travel other places, to experience things. And so bringing the conference and then having you here, it's just a sign of all of that growth and all of that patience.
Yeah, it's a risk.
It is.
That's what God wants us to do. He wants us to take those risks. That's like call to action. Like you see it, you believe it, you vision it, you goal it out, and you just go. Walk it like you talk it. Just go into it with no fear. And it might be a little bit scary, but if it's scary, that's an indication that you're on the right track.
Yes. So if you could say anything to the ladies to inspire them, what would you say?
I would say that, I always say this thing I made up years ago. You can expect a no, but never accept a no. Along your journey, you're gonna hear tons of things about your ideas, your businesses, what you're doing, and you can expect for people to tell you no, but never accept that no. Make sure you're taking constructive criticism from each of those no's so that you build it up to a yes. There's so many examples out there of different businesses that are huge companies now that at first people thought they were crazy. Amazon thought they were crazy. Google, what are you doing? But these are now businesses that we even can't live without. So it's all about taking those no's and transform it into a yes. Taking the lessons along the way and building your dream life.
That's amazing. Well, last question. Tell us a little bit more about Sugar Me Life.
Sugar Me Life was definitely something that was started just off of a passion. You know, I'm a mom and I have a lot of stuff going on and I have to balance a lot, and I found that coming home and going into the bathroom and closing those doors, those were my moments of solace. My moments where I could just woosah it out. And I wanted to make sure that the products that I was using on my body and also my daughter when I'm giving her a bath are, number one, natural and clean. We're not putting chemicals on our body. Number two, it's actually doing something for your skin, not just smelling good, but actually nurturing your skin, you know, giving you the nutrients you need. And number three, things that smell yummy. So I created Sugar Me from just those things. I wanted it to be an all-natural, cruelty-free line. We don't do any testing on animals or anything like that. Each and every product is jam-packed with antioxidants and vitamins that actually nourish your skin. It's safe for your kids. There's no chemicals whatsoever. And each and every product is actually designed by my favorite trees. So we have our Donut Bath Fizzer, which is actually filled with vitamin A and vitamin E. And they actually kind of look edible. They smell delicious. And then all of our soaps are actual all-natural shea soaps, which have a plethora of different amazing benefits. And we actually have one scrub that is designed after one of my favorite things to do when my daughter goes to sleep. It's my wine time. And it's designed after red wine, and there's actually an ingredient in there from red wine called resveratrol, which is a very powerful antioxidant that helps with all things anti-aging. So you'll notice that each and every one of my scrubs actually do have a different benefit. One that blasts acne, one that gets rid of cellulite, and one that helps with all things anti-aging. All things that help with anti-aging, so sagging skin, sun damage, anything you can think of, this does. So I'm really, really proud of the products, and I'm happy to say that the products actually work and they're all natural, so you don't have to worry about any chemicals on your skin. All the ingredients are clearly listed, and I'm really proud of it.
Wonderful, and I'm proud of it as well, and I'm so happy to have you here. So I look forward to all of the ladies staying tuned into all things that are upcoming with Vanessa. Tell them a little bit more about what's upcoming. What do you have on the horizon?
Well, right now we have season 4B of Growing Up Hip Hop airing on WeTV. I'm working really hard on Sugar Me Life, and then I have a new partner in design. Her name's Ava Marie, and she's 5 years old, and we're creating a Mommy and Me line, and my daughter is actually super hands-on with the project. So I'm really excited.
So you have a boss.
She's my boss in all ways possible. She is my boss, so I'm very excited about that. And I have some other fun endorsements coming up. You guys can probably maybe expect even a wine line. I don't know. A lot of exciting things, and a lot of acting. So I will be back on the small screen and the big screen this year. And I'm just excited for all the potential that 2019 holds.
Good. Well, where can women continue to support you?
You guys can follow me at Vanessa J Simmons on Instagram and Vanessa Simmons on Twitter, and I'm on there every day updating you guys on everything that's going on. So make sure to follow me and say hello. And I'm going to be following some people back this year because I want to support the people who have been supporting me all these years, and want to make sure you know that you are appreciated. So follow me, drop a line, tell me you at Women at Work, and I will definitely follow you back. I have my website launching, VanessaJaneSimmons.com. It will be a full blog about everything about what I have going on and helpful tips and tricks that that women can use every day and apply it to their lives. And then all my websites are there too. Sugar Me and Glitter and Lace, which is the line with my daughter.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much for coming, and thank you so much
Thank
for spending
you.
time with Women at Work.